show. We are going to be joined with Fly the L shortly. He is running just a few moments late today. As you guys see in today's title, we are going to be talking about shadow bans. We're also going to be talking about memberships and perks. So, some of the things that people have asked me in the past is, "Hey, man, you ever gonna be doing things like Patreon and whatnot?" And I've heard about Patreon and websites like what's that big one? Rumble. Are you ever gonna jump on like something like Rumble? And hey, what's going on, bum? um, I've heard of like Rumble. I'm not really sure what it is a whole lot, other than it's another a platform like YouTube or something. But I haven't signed up or anything like that, so I don't know much about it. Patreon, I assume it's a website like YouTube-ish, I guess. I think it's some kind of paid platform or something, but again, I don't have a lot of knowledge about it because I really haven't looked into it. I've always felt like I want people to jump on YouTube, they can watch my content for free. There's no reason for people to have to pay to have access to me. They want to watch my stuff. They want to, chat with me. I go live three, sometimes four times a week. That's not really an option. But I bring up the shadow ban now. And why do I talk about shadow ban or shadow bans? And why do I talk about membership or the YouTube membership program? YouTube, every now and then I get these emails from YouTube and they talk about, hey, you got this option, you got the ability to among your perks, you could have memberships and your viewers can sign up for this membership program, different levels of the memberships or whatever. I really don't pay much attention to it because it really doesn't apply to me. I don't really care about it really. Uh, if someone wants to sign up for memberships, members only live streams and early access to videos and short videos and things like that, right? If I have something I'm selling in my shop, they get discounts, things like that. Awesome. I have to look more into that now. And again, backtracking to the shadow ban. I posted this clip today, or this posting in the community notes. You guys know how I feel about the spew. Really, a really shitty show. Um, AMT, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show. So, I think me and about 300 million other Americans absolutely despise the spew. Even the people that actually watch the spew, I mean, they watch it to hate watch it because the people on the Dead Darn show, they're morons. They go on the show to cause trouble, right? To cause hate and to cause separation between your fellow Americans and whatnot. So, uh, and I love the fact that these idiots are on the show and now their names are associated with a particular file that's popular in today's society. I'm not going to say any particular file, but we all know what that file is. And now they're singing a new tune because their names are mentioned in said file. And I posted this little message, and I caught some slack for it. And I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to see these comments. Hey Riker, what's happening, man? Um SP. Sorry, I'm just trying to look through these messages. The X Files. uh well, I don't know about that, the last one there, Joe, but I'm not gonna, that's a good comment though. That's a fair comment. I mean, we all, and that's what I'm saying. I don't censor anybody. I don't block anyone. You know, everyone has the ability to have their own opinions, their own assessments, right? You know, if this person has their own feelings, their own beliefs, they can come onto my channel, they can leave a comment. If I have a video, a live stream, a short video, if I go into the community notes, I post a message or a funny picture or something, someone wants to leave a comment, whatever, if their beliefs are different from mine, or if I say something and they have a disagreement, if I'm talking about an action figure, whatever, right? And you know, like if I'm doing an action figure review, I'm like, hey man, I think this figure is absolutely horrendous. If I'm gloating, I think, hey, this action figure is absolutely amazing, and someone comes in, no man, I think you're insane. That action figure is horrendous. That's fine. Like everyone has the ability to have their own opinion, right? I don't go in deleting comments or anything like that. Today, I was in a little disagreement with someone and shadow ban. Where the heck did those comments go? Did YouTube go and remove? Because there was a not a whole lot, but there was a little message tree of comments between me and said commenter, and I went back in to respond, and it shows 7 comments, but when I went to click on newest, all the comments were gone. And so I put a little message like, "Where the hell are the comments? I'm showing 7 comments, but nothing's showing." So I'm like, that's frustrating. Did YouTube remove the comments because of what the topic was about? Did somebody report it? Be like, "Hey, man, this guy is talking about the files or something." I don't know. I, I'm curious. I've seen that this person has commented on my channel before, so it's not like it was a brand new person. So they kind of know me. They know what my channel is about. So uh, I'm not fussing about the commenter themselves, but I am fussing about the shadow ban. Like, what? Why is the comments disappearing? Like, that's frustrating. I always tell people all the time, you are well within your right to leave a comment on my channel. Do not fear that, hey, I'm going to block you or delete your comments. That's not going to happen. All I ask in return is be mindful, be respectful when you leave the comments. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to, have the same assessment as I do, right? But don't be an ass in the comments section. Just be an adult about stuff. We're not 6-year olds. It's not yo mama. We're not making yo mama jokes type of deal, right? Talk as we would as adults. 1 second, guys. Hey, what's going on now?
Hey, how's it going? Sorry I'm late.
Man, we got your volume at super low.
Is it? Let's see if I can.
Yeah, man, we might have to have you log out, log back in, or sign back in. See if that helps.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but the volume is low on my end.
Okay, let me try it. I'll rejoin.
Yeah, man, it's still coming in like it's soft on my end.
Can I? Is anybody else hearing that way? So you can barely hear me, but
Hey, Bum, is this volume coming in pretty loud for you?
I used to have to troubleshoot at work.
Like I can hear you, but it's just soft.
Oh, maybe is your speaker low? Maybe. Why it's saying so I don't sound too soft. What? I sound okay. I get pretty loud. Do I sound okay,
Let's see.
Bob?
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
Try talking again. See if that makes a difference.
Hello, hello.
Yeah,
Still
that didn't make no difference. That's fine.
If I was a jerk, I would have been like, "Yeah, can you hear me?" Well, hopefully I'll speak up a little bit. Hopefully, it won't piss off the viewers. Yeah, I got out of work late, so then I ate dinner late, and then pushed everything behind. So what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of talking about some of the stuff that was going on today. Some I mean, a lot of time I don't like doing, political posts and stuff like that. That's not, what the channel is about.
Mm.
But when it comes to the spew, I freaking dislike those idiots with
Oh,
every
you too?
fiber of my being. And
Oh, the
that's
spew. You
something
mean the
I
view?
think
Okay.
99% of the world can agree upon because they spew hate. All of them. I think one of them, whoever sits on the right side of the table, I don't know what her name is. Yeah,
I
she's
didn't watch it.
so and so, but that Behar girl, that Sunny girl in particular, Whoopi. I used to freaking love Whoopi Goldberg, man. I can't
And her
even
Twitter.
watch Ghost anymore. I can't watch
Oh,
Sister Act. I freaking love those movies. My wife put on Sister Act the other day, and I freaking love Sister Act, and I can't. It was so hard. It was so cringy for me to watch Sister Act, and knowing how I felt about that movie, and knowing what kind of freaking racist that Whoopi Goldberg is nowadays, and how ignorant that she is. I'm not going to talk about this all freaking live stream, guys. We are going to change the subject. We are going to get to something more fun. I just want to kind of bring this up because I wanted to breach the subject of why I wanted to potentially talk about moving on to a subscriber only
Oh,
live stream once or twice a week because of this particular topic. If I got shadow banned, I want to basically somewhere where you're not going to be censored, somewhere where we can all go to, talk openly, freely, and people know that hey, topics like this are not off the table. You could talk about pretty much any and everything, and you know that hey, you're probably going to hear some stuff that you may or may not be offended by, and if you are offended, it is what it is type of deal. There's going to be some touchy subjects, uh, and it's not to offend or insult anybody.
you
Well,
don't
they're the
drink.
same word. It's not to insult anybody. It's just you want to hit the tough subjects because they're important. They're important subjects to discuss, right? They're important topics. So,
Yeah, I
but
don't know
yeah,
who the Rex is. I
back
remember
to Whoopi.
him.
I used to freaking love Whoopi, right? But nowadays, when I talk about ignorant people, oh, it's more dangerous to live in America nowadays under Trump than it is to live in Iran as a woman. I'm like, come on, just after a comment like that, I'm like, Whoopi, go home, go sit in your go sit in a corner.
Mhm.
Like that's one of the stupidest freaking comments I've ever heard in my life. I mean, you just how like this woman is making what $1 million, $2 million per episode to sit on her ass on the freaking View,
Really make that
or
much?
I'm sorry, the Spew, and you're telling me you are freaking more oppressed than a freaking Iranian freaking housewife? Get the hell out of here! I mean, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's clearly exaggerative, yeah. But
But
you sure you
yeah,
don't like Whoopi anymore?
God, and Whoopi Goldberg,
You, you
and
didn't go
I
with me on that.
here's the thing. I pray to freaking God that when these women when they were hired on the Spew, I pray to God that this is all fake. Like I pray to God that this is not their real personalities. That when they got hired, they're like, "Hey, we want you to be the most hateful of human beings ever because that is what our show is about." And that when they leave the show, they go back to being normal, rational human beings.
Well, I mean,
Because if
most of
this is
TV is that
who they
way.
really are as human beings, they are right up there with like Joy Reid and who else is that? That Crockett woman from Texas. Oh my God! Like racist human being, like be the most racist people ever. Uh, we got
I
into
don't
it
mean to get into it,
over
but
Michelle Obama.
they're all up there with our current president too.
I'm
With
sorry,
him and his
I
stuff.
couldn't make you out, man.
Oh, I'd
But
say our current president is also hateful. Not to get into it, but Trump's right up there with the rest of the spew. That's what goes for modern discourse anymore. Man, he can't
Yeah, I
handle it
mean,
all.
and someone he asked me like, "Hey, your love for Trump." I'm like, "Who said I like? Who said I love Trump? Like, uh, I don't really have a preference. Like, really, I really don't. Like, I just don't appreciate ignorance and stupidity. Um,
I mean, no
I
offense, that
just think
rules out
that
Trump.
I've seen what he's done, and I think that he's trying to make a difference.
Mm,
And then I look at what we had in
I
the past
disagree.
4 years, and I'm like, no, I don't, I didn't see no progression there.
This is where I
So
have to disagree with you. I
that's
don't
how
really
I
want to
look
get
at
into it.
it.
I really don't want to get into it. I hate Trump. He's terrible, but I don't want to get into it. I mean, I used to watch wrestling as a kid. Remember when, because Trump and Vince go way back. And like in WrestleMania, was it 4 and 5 when they're in the Trump Taj Mahal? Even back then, I thought wrestling was real and I could see through Trump. So I'm like, I'm just shocked that he got elected president twice. I know politicians generally suck, but man, but that's all I want to say about that. I don't want to get into it. That politics kind of really gets under my skin. I mean, all they have is a TV show. I mean, part of that is selling their show, right? Whatever sells. I mean, we've seen the way outrage sells or
Yeah,
sensationalism. You know, you're not watching Survivor for boring, sitting around like, let's play Trivia Pursuit to decide who gets voted off the island, right? They got to do sensational stuff. They're not
right,
going to play Jim Rummy to see who gets, nobody's going to watch them play Jim Rummy to get kicked off the island. It's got to ratchet it up a bit,
right.
to sell.
Um, Honda, I'm gonna get to your question real quick, but
Yeah. I mean, Honda
I
really wants
think
that Kirk
Drew,
figure.
he just pretty much hit it on the head right there, and that is everyone read
Yeah.
Drew's comment because that is a perfect statement.
That's because most journalism now is owned by corporations. So it's all about profit anymore. It's not really about reporting anything close to news. Same idea, right? Same
Amen.
idea. I mean, especially newspapers, they're really going away. They need to sell themselves, right? So how do you buy a newspaper? Well, we'll sell the sensationalism that people get them, that people watch Survivor and other reality shows for. Newspapers turn into that, and websites are complete junk. With AI, it's just AI slop everywhere. It's the dead internet theory. If you look that up, I mean, how many different, like I want to look up something on Google and I just want the answer. You click on an article and they go about 75 paragraphs into describing stuff you don't care about just to get to the answer because the whole time they got ads, 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 ads. That's all the internet is anymore, just ads, right? Google is an ad company who does search engines. Websites are just ads that might eventually maybe show you something that you wanted to know. Probably not though. I mean, how many articles have you clicked on and like the answer is not in there? You're just kind of like, why did I waste my time? Well, there's a pop-up ad and there's a click over here and there's an ad over here. And that's the only reason the website even exists anymore is to serve ads. I don't know who's paying for them all because eventually you got to buy something for make it worth their while, right? Like, you know, Procter and Gamble ain't there advertising if you're not going to buy their goods and services. Mostly goods, I guess. They don't. Procter and Gamble have any services? You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
all about just selling something. And the internet's gotten really just terrible about it. You have
Hell,
to turn
and
on
if
VPNs
I
and
end up
stuff to block that.
missing something that you say, I apologize
Oh,
ahead of time. Like I said,
yeah,
usually
it's
I hear
unfortunate.
you like this, but right
I'll
now
slow
the
down.
volume is like literally like that. Like
And you're are you
I
on your
literally have
same
to have
device?
my ear like this close to the phone,
Mm.
and I'm trying to sit back so I'm not like this close to you, but
Then you can't hear me. And no matter
like the
how
volume is
I
still
talk,
very, very like it's like
it doesn't even
usually
help,
I
does
hear
it?
you at 100, and right now the volume is like a 7.
You've already checked your volume, I assume. And you're on your phone
What's
still.
that?
Is it the same device you're normally on?
Yeah, same cell phone.
Yeah, it's still. Hmm. No, even if I talk louder, does it help at all? Like I'm talking louder a little bit. No, it's not. It's only,
I don't know what's up this time around, but
I assume the people watching are like, why is he screaming? I
what's
assume, I don't
that?
know. Yeah, the people watching are probably like, why am I screaming? Well, because why they can't hear me. Um, oh, is that a cigar? This might be tough to do then.
I figured last time I try a little bit something different with the drink.
What do you got?
I figure this time I try something a little bit different with the smoke.
Mm.
My wife
Is it
bought this thing off Amazon,
really?
a big old bag of herbs. I looked at it, I thought it was a big old bag of catnip, and I thought, okay, just what we need, more damn catnip in this house. But she's like, no, it's herbs. I'm like, what kind of herbs? She's like, well, you can roll it up and you can smoke it. I'm like,
Really?
you want me to roll you a cigarette? I'm like, okay.
Herbal cigarette.
So I'm gonna have me a little herb. I
Huh.
actually should have brought the bag over here because I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to see what this is like.
Yeah, I've never had something like that. Whenever you say like a herbal cigarette, I always thought that was like a euphemism for marijuana.
Oh,
But no,
almost forgot about. Hey Honda, man, I almost forgot about you, man. Kirk and I were just talking about you the other day, or talking about you today, man. Because I saw your message on one of my postings, and I know you were asking in our last video on Friday about the Kirk figure. Ever since I got into this project, I've been talking about different collaborators, right?
hmm
And we've got the bone breaking action figure, right? And we have the New 80s Revolution figure the original New 80s Revolution figure, that one's scrapped. Kevin Pelkey might have a new one that he's designed with Jason individually, so I might purchase that one at some point, and that might come out in Series 2 towards the end of the year. I know Kirk wants his own individual figure just for himself, but can I release a Kirk's Corner figure? You got to remember, it's not just as simple as buying a figure and releasing, let's say, 200 figures, 300 figures, 500. No, you got to buy the mold, and the mold itself is extremely expensive. So if I were to say, okay, we could sell 250 figures, fine, that'd be fine. I think we could say 250 people would buy it, okay, but that's not the case. It's the mold that's really holding back a lot of figures. So
Mhm.
that's not going to happen. A Kirk's Corner figure is not planned. Now, if you told me right now you have 500 people lined up that would be willing to buy one right now, that's a different story. But nothing is seriously planned.
Maybe Honda will buy 200 figures. That'd be a lot of figures, though.
And Kirk, and he knows. I mean, we talk about this.
It's tough.
I mean, if he had a huge gimmick,
Mm.
I mean, BBA has an awesome freaking gimmick, right? I mean,
Yep.
Bum Shadows himself. I mean, he's got that freaking like rock star type look, man.
And all the Chat GPT different
So
variations. I mean, he's got built-in chases and
you
stuff.
you freaking look at Bum Shadows. He freaking looks like a damn drummer, like a 1980s rock band drummer or something. So he's got that freaking look.
Mhm.
You could sell the
Yep.
hell out of a damn Bum Shadows figure.
hmm
You can sell the hell out of a bone breaking action figure. I think only
And,
because we
and
we
Damien
changed
Riot.
my figure from me to a Damien Riot devil figure.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to make that one marketable. It's
Yeah.
not a Matthew Watson figure. It's a Damien Riot. I think changing it from Waddy Devil,
Yep.
changing the name alone is what's going to make that one salvageable.
All right. Yeah. And I mean, who doesn't like a devil kind of figure, right? That's always cool. I'm still surprised. I think the soldier could sell too, but maybe there's just a glut of soldiers too. So maybe how do you differentiate? You versus the GI Joes of the world. But the Damien Riot, plus it's the namesake of the line, Maniac Riot. It's perfect for that, right? Damien Riot is a great name to fit in with. You're already calling it Maniac Riot Wrestling. It's perfect. It could be like your
Oh,
figurehead, your president, your manager, whatever you want.
another thing.
Perfect.
Bone breaking action. Kind of going off of what Kevin did. Taking the original posters that he who shall not be named took with his design. Kevin made his real quick AI generated posters, card fronts.
Mm.
Well, Bone Breaking Action took those designs, right, and he kind of generated his own take on it, right.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, at this point we might be done with the card backings. Bone Breaking Action, I mean, I posted on YouTube BDA's design for the card back, and it was phenomenal. Now he gave me what the front of the card is going to look like, and we
Okay.
still got like a similarity to what the original what we were still going to use for the front, but he upgraded it.
Hmm.
But we still got what we want on there, MRW, Maniac Riot Wrestling, some additional things. It freaking looks phenomenal. I can put it out there what the new designs that BBA came up with, and show all the buyers, viewers, what we came up with,
Right.
and people can be like, "Oh man, that's fantastic! I can't wait for these to come out with. They're gonna look amazing." Or we cannot show anything. Let people be in awe, be absolutely amazed when they're finally released, so that it's a nice surprise. I think that's one of the bad things is that we showed what the posters are going to look like, what and whatnot. And I wanted that to be a surprise, but at the same time, I think the posters are something. Oh, you want to show off the bag?
Yeah, I can see the posters. Yeah, what do you?
So the bag is called Damiana leaves.
Damien Riot leaves. Huh? Does that fit? Yeah, that could fit into your Maniac Riot Wrestling.
So
your Damien Riot leaves.
It does. It looks like catnip.
Just don't go driving around in your car with it in case. No, I'm just kidding. That clearly is not looking like marijuana, but you know what I mean. Still a good joke. But how does it taste, though? I'm not a big smoker, but I've smoked some cigars.
It says infusion natural. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it does. It freaking looks like weed.
That's a little bit okay, or maybe clippings. No,
but no, it's some kind of natural leaves.
Oh, I've never at Amazon. She bought it.
But I'm like, damn. I mean, if you want, apparently Amazon sells weed now.
Bum saying he smoked it.
I've actually smoked that before. It's not bad. What the Damiano leaves?
I've never heard.
I'll tell you what. If this stuff gets you high, I'll recommend it. And now everyone on Amazon can start buying it.
Is weed not legal in Kentucky? Weed? It's not legal. I don't remember where weed's all legal. It's actually legal.
I mean, this isn't. I mean, it's just herbs, right? So
no, but
I don't think
meant
it's
instead of course, like in Illinois, it's legal, but then it's expensive and they tax the hell out of it. But rather than getting the knockoff weed, you'd probably get the real stuff if you had if weed was legal.
Oh man, we really got to do something with this volume. I mean, this is
it's not legal in Kentucky because I heard Cornette complaining about they even getting rid of THC. Huh. I never would have thought to look for herbs at Amazon. The only herbs I've ever bought from Amazon were tea bags, of which I'm drinking right now. I guess that could work. Could you make that into a tea?
Yeah, I turned everything up, and volume is still not good for me.
Is it the app? I don't see anything.
So it gives you a relaxing feeling, not as potent as weed.
So
somebody knows what weed feels like, eh?
He bummed that he heard that from his friends, right? No, yeah. I don't see anything.
Also, I grabbed this. My wife bought this too. It's Buzz Balls cocktails, berry cherry limeade.
I've heard that at the liquor store. It's a liquor, right? Is there booze in there?
Yeah, it's a premium vodka with tropical fruit juice.
Yeah, I've never exactly. I've never bought it, but it's advertised all the time at my liquor store I shop at primarily.
Some guy told me once.
Yeah. College phase, we've all been through that. I forgot where all it's legal and isn't.
Bright guy, man. That's awesome, man.
You really can get pretty much everything on Amazon, can't you? I'm still waiting to be able to buy scotch and whiskey on Amazon. Like I always hear like some people in the UK and stuff, they can buy scotch and whiskey at their Amazon. Wouldn't that be nice if you could buy that here? I don't even know if you can buy wine. I'd love to buy whiskey through Amazon. Wouldn't that be great? Because you can sort of buy it. I've bought whiskey through the mail a few times, but I think the place is actually in Illinois. There's certain states you can and can't ship to, I know. But a lot of times the shipping and handling is too expensive.
Oh man, I'm wondering if we might have to like end the stream and like resign back in or something.
You want to create a new link?
I hate doing 2 streams in a night, but
try again.
It's just making it really hard to.
Yeah, you can't hear me.
To listen in.
I can hear you. Apparently, everybody can hear me. I haven't heard anyone complain yet. So, do you want? Well, actually, can I stick around and you rejoin? You want to try?
No, I'm sure. Like once I go back and watch the video, like I'll hear it perfectly. But it's just from my point, it's just there's no volume on my side.
Why don't I stick around and you rejoin?
What's
rejoin.
That?
I'll stick around and you can rejoin. See if that helps because you seem to be the only one that can't hear me. You want to try rejoining? or do you want to?
You know, actually, would that? I don't know if that would work.
Worth a shot. I rejoined. It didn't help, but maybe you need to rejoin. I'll stick around. I think I can hold the thing while you go, and it's still one stream.
I think once I exit out, that might that's gonna eliminate both of us, won't it?
I thought we did this once before, but if it does, we'll just both rejoin. You want to try it? It's only 20 minutes in. Spice. Dune, right? Still waiting for the third part of Dune. The what do they call that? Damn it, I forget what do they call it? The spice makes those weird looking whale things be able to fold space and time.
Who's buying spice?
Bum was talking spice. It's dangerous. Yeah, I've never smoked anything herbal. I always thought that was a euphemism, so I don't know if I would try it, but he's tried it before. Dry. Oh,
you know
okay.
what is spice? Like back in the army, that's like the first time I ever heard of that stuff. That was like what 2007, 2008, something like that. 2009, somewhere in that time frame.
Specific
like that's like the first time that stuff was ever like really popularized.
An actual product called spice, you mean? A product called spice?
What the spice?
Yeah, when you're saying spice, do you mean like an actual product called spice, like with a capital S, not like the generic term for spice? Or I was thinking of the movie Dune. I don't know if you've ever seen Dune. It's a sci-fi movie and a whole long series of books. Spice is an important part of that, but they call it spice. There's a better term for it. I forget what to call it. Dried wild lettuce sprayed with random chemicals? Huh.
It was dried wild lettuce.
Well, I mean, that's nicotine, basically, tobacco. You grow the tobacco and then they put a bunch of chemicals in like cigarettes to make cigarettes. I don't know.
Oh, guys. So
sounds like
Bum Shadows. He's been he was designing these awesome Peter Be Beautiful action figures for me, right? And I kind of want to use one of his designs as at least a poster, but so I got back with Peter, and he actually had his own designs for it, which is a shame because I like the ones that that Bum came up with, especially the giant figure, which was really freaking sick. It kind of reminds me of the Berserker with the boots at the bottom with the shagginess, plus the extra spikes on it look really killer. But right now, we got two variants of Peter Be Beautiful for Series 2. And I think we have our lineup for the next series.
Oh, nice. Series 2 already. So four figures. 4 figures per series.
If we go with New Age Revolution for Series 2, we got New Age Revolution. We got the Soldier figure. If we go that route, we have Peter Be Beautiful number 3. Oh, and we could either have Bum Shadows referee if we decide to use that, or I'm still trying to reach out to the representative for Bushwhacker Luke, and if we could get him, have a wrestler, so that might bump the referee figure, but that would be number 4 that way.
Nice. I mean, that'd be cool. That means you could have like a real wrestler for each series, right? Because I saw you already made the announcement of who I thought it would be for Series 1. I saw on one of your postings. So cat's out of the bag there, right? So that you could actually have a legit wrestler in each series, right? You already got one in Series 1. If you could get, Luke, if you could get Luke and Butch, that'd be even better. But if you could get at least Luke, he's the alive one, right? He's still
yeah.
If you could get Luke, that'd be like 2 for 2, one in each series. Sweet.
I mean, it'd be pretty fun because Bum Shadow. I'm sorry, Bumrick actually he made a really good point.
Yeah.
Series 1. You have a real wrestler coming, right?
Yep.
WWF Superstar in Series 1. And then you got the 3 YouTubers.
And another one.
I mean, hell, if Logan Paul can have his own freaking and yes, I got it.
He's a bother.
Freaking Logan Paul. After watching that 2025 Royal Rumble, I am now officially a damn fan of Logan Paul. Son of a bitch might be a damn idiot in freaking in the YouTube universe, but I have to admit he was a freaking he was an excellent performer in the ring. God damn it. I I can't hate on him anymore. His performance in the ring was phenomenal.
Yeah, he's a natural wrestler.
God dang it.
Into it real
I
quickly.
was jealous. He actually deserved his action figure in Series 1 for Mattel. What I just saw in that performance was fantastic. So, but if Logan Paul, YouTube star, can get an action figure, why not? So I look at Bone, like I said, I look at Bone Breaking Action. I don't look at him as just YouTuber, right? He is a wrestler as well.
No legs.
So I look at him as like Peter Be Beautiful. Like I look at him as like an indie wrestler. So if I say WWE Superstar Series 1, I look at Bone Breaking Action as indie wrestler. And then I could say Bomb Shadows and myself, the Devil for Series 1, you got 2 YouTubers. And then I could look at Series 2. Okay. New Age Revolution and let's say My Soldier figure. That knocks out your 2 YouTubers. Peter Be Beautiful could knock out your indie wrestler. And let's say Luke of the Bushwhackers is your WWF superstar. Bam. That is a nice lineup. Look at what look at what Mattel is doing. Giving you at least 2 originals. Let's say Bundy, or what are they doing? One original. Hogan in Series 1. Bundy Hogan in Series 1, and then they gave you Bundy in Series 2. But they're also giving you Warrior in Series 1.
Well, they're giving you 3.
In Series 1?
In Series 1, you had John Cena, Logan Paul, Dusty Rhodes, and Hulk Hogan. So only 1 original.
Okay.
Series 1. So they're all over the place because Series 2 is going to have 3 originals. Right? Warrior.
But Dusty Rhodes, you could count Dusty Rhodes as old school guys. So you could say old school characters.
But there was never a Dusty LGN.
Golden era.
Was there ever a Dusty LGN? They did make one, right? He wasn't.
No, they never made Dusty LGN.
He was after LGN stopped making him when he joined the WWF. Yeah, but you see, so Mattel isn't quite holding to a gimmick. You'd have a built-in gimmick. Every series is one professional wrestler, 1 indie wrestler, and 2 YouTube stars. Yeah, and then Series 2 is the same way. Then Series 3, pressure's on. Now you got to get another wrestler, 2 of them, right? An indie, which you could probably find, but then you need another professional wrestler. Maybe that's Butch. Maybe that's Tugboat or Typhoon. Maybe he responds to you, or maybe no. Duggan's probably taken. Well, there's a BRG of Duggan, so maybe he'd sign with. I don't know. You probably don't want to.
You see that they're bringing in that stupid, horrible, freaking Jake Roberts figure from LJN for Series. What is it? Series 3, I believe.
Mattel is,
or is it Series 4? They're bringing in. No, I haven't. I think it is Series 3.
They've already announced Series 3. I need to go look. So who's all in Series Mattel LJN, right? You're saying? So who all's in Series 3 then, besides Jake? Do you remember?
They got The Rock, I believe, in Series 3. They got Jake Roberts. I think Jey Uso is one. And
stop making Jey Uso a thing. Fetch ain't gonna happen. They keep releasing Jey Uso. I'm like, I think he came and went. He's got the yeet though. The fans do like him, even if he can't wrestle. He's got yeet. And he's over with his yeet, but he can't wrestle. Okay. So it's the original Jake from the LJN. Any other originals then? Is that the only one? So they're going back to their Series 1.
Not that I saw. I'm trying to think who the other person was. I just saw the lineup, I think on Facebook either yesterday morning or this morning. So
wonder how hard that'd be to find. I didn't even know they released that series.
But I thought it was 2 LJN originals in Series 3. So it had to be Jake Roberts and at least 1 more LJN original.
Where the heck?
So The Rock and Jey Uso would have been new releases, right?
Yeah, and it makes sense. The Rock would have been hugely over. That would definitely be a Austin type. Well, these are all kinds of all over the place. What the heck? I'm on Instagram, but I don't know what they're doing here. You'd think this would be easier to find, but no. I'd be kind of interested then. Yeah, I mean,
that's it. Just the 3 characters.
Jake, Rock, Uso. Is there? You remember? There's got to be a 4th one, unless they're keeping it secret. Maybe that's why.
Or is it both? Or is it both of them?
Oh, yeah. I would have both Usos. You're saying maybe that might be too much Uso. No offense to Jimmy, but Jay's yeet is more aligned with Jay than Jimmy, right? I think I got that right. Maybe they could, but what is the original? So it's got the original Jake, just like from LGN. Yeah, I'm not finding what the fudge. You'd think this would be easier to find. Of course, my problem is I'm an Edge, so I'm searching Bing instead of Google.
You know what I gotta do, man? I haven't done yet. So I
Maybe
watched the 2025 Royal Rumble.
Oh,
I watched the male Rumble. I watched the female Rumble.
last year.
And now I still gotta watch like the whole pay-per-view. I think I made it through like
What other matches were in?
So I watched the female Rumble, and I probably watched like another hour of it or so. So out of like a 4-hour pay-per-view, I probably watched maybe 2.5 hours worth of it.
Were there a lot of other good matches in the Royal Rumble last year? I don't remember. I barely remember.
I don't know. Like I really don't care about the individual matches, the tag team matches. Like I only care about the actual Rumbles. But I figured, you know what? I might as well watch the entire thing since it's right there on Netflix, right? But I just never bring myself to watch them. I have all the tapes. I just never watch them, right? All the 90s tapes in early 2000s. But I'm like, you know what? I might as well do it now.
Oh, Punk.
Now I want to watch the 24 Rumble, but I already know who wins it. But I'm a fan of Bayley, so now that I know that she wins the 24 Rumble, is that going to affect my interest in watching the 24 Women's Rumble?
Maybe not. No, I mean, it's the journey, not this destination. If you like the Royal Rumble, which I used to, you know, I just like the event itself and the the surprises and the people coming down, all that stuff. More than who?
CM Punk.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I did see that before. I forgot though. So I have to buy. Well, I mean, I want to buy Series 3 too, so it won't matter.
So that's like the one downside of watching these Royal Rumbles backwards is that they talk about the previous year or previous years, so you already know who won. So and so. You already know that Bayley won. You already know Bayley spent over an hour in the Rumble match, etc. So that kind of sucks. Hey, what's going on, Dan?
Welcome to the show, man. You do need to start from the beginning, really, don't you?
No, I mean, I thought about it, but like, I feel like once I get through, like, I want to say 2018 onward, but I'm going to probably watch like 2025 down to 2018. And then once I get to like 2018, I'm probably going to like skip around. Then I'm probably going to go to whatever year the Undertaker won the Rumble, because that one I actually care about.
I don't think I've seen that one. Did he win a Rumble? That's weird. I don't think I've seen that one. So are all the Rumbles in Netflix? Have you looked? Do they have them all now? Is Netflix finally getting a full complement of pay-per-views from WWE? Because I was kind of wondering where all that landed.
Be the big guy 1 versus 1.
Yeah, I don't know if it meant beat instead of B, but maybe.
Hey Dan, what do you mean?
Typing might not be their strong suit, but I think probably trivia question. If I remember correctly, who won the first Royal Rumble? I could be cheating with that.
Jim Duggan in '88.
I think technically it was the one-man gang. They had an untelevised Royal Rumble that they did in, I think, St. Louis before. Yeah, I could trick you with that one. I think it was one-man gang. But yeah, Duggan won the first televised one. But it's kind of one of those, they did like a test, if you will, right? They tested the event first. And I think it was one-man gang. I think it was a heel. I could be misremembering him, but Duggan won the first televised one. But what was interesting is they didn't have a plan for the winner. So Duggan, I think he said he found out the day he arrived that he was winning, and they really didn't do anything with it, right? There was no, hey, he gets a title match after that kind of thing. He's just like, yay, I won. That was it.
Yeah, there was just no way in hell that freaking Jim Duggan was going to lift 500-pounder one-man gang over those damn ropes. Unless he freaking fell down the way he did and dropped the ropes so that he would eliminate himself.
You could see as a kid, it was what it was. Yeah, as a kid, I didn't catch it, but definitely one-man gang, he eliminated himself. That's funny, though, because I didn't think about that. I think one man won the untelevised one, and then he was in the final 2 of the televised one. Maybe he did a good job that said, hey, keep him in to the end. I can't remember. I need to watch the first Royal Rumble again. Ric Flair. Yeah, because didn't Flair come in like number 1 or number 2?
So for Dan, L is not. Hulk Hogan will always be my favorite wrestler. I think Hulk Hogan is everybody's favorite wrestler for the most part. And the 92 Royal Rumble is definitely the greatest Royal Rumble of all time. I definitely wanted to see Hulk Hogan three-peat, and I think he was cheated. According to Ross, Sid Vicious is the best. Sid Justice. Yeah. But
That's right.
Let's
That
be
was the
honest.
final three, wasn't it? It was Sid,
What's
Hogan, and Flair. It was Sid, Hogan, and Flair were the final three, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and then Hogan pulled Sid out. Yeah, because it's kind of interesting. Like somebody mentioned, Hogan was like the superhero baby face, but at times Hogan would act like a heel and could get away with it. Like how many times
Yeah, I
would you
mean,
see
there
him?
was no way that damn Ric Flair was putting Sid Vicious or I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Sid
there's
Justice. There was
right,
no way he was putting Sid Justice over those ropes.
but I think it also helped to build a rivalry between
I
Hogan and
mean,
Justice
you would
too.
have to have another one man gang moment like that.
Yeah, which
And
would look terrible.
if it wasn't for freaking Hogan holding onto his hand, basically pulling him down, basically already having him over the ropes, that's the only way. It was like
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels. You already had Vader and Yokozuna, teetering over the ropes. Otherwise, how the hell was he going to lift 1,000 pounds over the damn ropes like
yeah,
that? Shawn Michaels was strong. He was not 1,000 pounds over the damn ropes strong.
right. Yeah, yeah. Like they always said,
But
you know,
that was great. That 95 Rumble does not get the credit it deserves. When have you ever seen the first two contestants in the Royal Rumble be the first two in and the last two out?
hmm.
That 95 Rumble was probably one of the greatest Royal Rumbles in history, but it will never give you the sort of appreciation all the other Rumbles gave you. But I mean, I think 95 was probably easy in the top 5 best Rumbles ever. And it was probably one of the best 5 for the simple fact that it featured that performance by Shawn Michaels and the British Bulldog.
Oh yeah,
If it wasn't for those two, it probably wouldn't be as highly rated, but that was enough for me.
I do remember
To
enjoying.
yes.
I remember enjoying the Royal Rumble and the Survivor Series when they first started, but as it's kind of well, of course they haven't. When's the last time they've done a true Survivor Series? Now they do eliminate. Oh no, War Games, which is really long in the tooth. They need to stop with the War Games. I don't think that format's that good at all myself. But I'm really sick.
It was happening, Steve.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I think my British Bulldog. I know a lot of people are going to, include Dynamite into that, but growing up, I only knew of one British Bulldog, and Davy Boy will always be my British Bulldog, right? So one of the
Dynamite
top
Kid
10
was really.
greatest wrestlers of all time.
I mean,
Definitely
Dynamite
one of my
Kid.
top 10 favorite wrestlers ever.
Dynamite
So,
Kid was a really good wrestler, though. We just missed a lot of it, and also Dynamite Kid's hurt because I guess he was a real jerk in the locker room. I don't think Davy Boy was. Davy Boy was fine, but Dynamite apparently was a jackass. Though, was it Jacques Rougeau, I think, actually taught him a lesson? But Dynamite Kid as a wrestler was phenomenal, especially in Japan. But the stuff he was doing, and maybe his working out, and probably he was on steroids. His body did not hold up long at all, unfortunately. And he was out of WWF, I think, pretty early, which is probably, as a kid, that's all I had was WWF. I didn't know about WCW and the rest of them yet.
yeah.
It's not like now where I can go online and watch how many different indie promotions and regular promotions on YouTube and all these other things. You want to catch the Japan show of whatever league in Japan, or maybe it's a minor Japan league you want to watch. You can watch that online. But back then, as a kid, all I had was WWF because that was the only thing that I didn't know about the territories by the time I started watching. They were the ones that were probably the first national program was WWF. So that's all I knew. So when Dynamite Kid disappeared, oh, okay. When Adonis, adorable Adrian Adonis disappeared, yeah, okay. Dino Bravo disappeared, well, that's okay. I hated him anyways, right? It was only later on you grew up and found out what happened to those folks. Oh yeah, Bradshaw was good as an acolyte. I mean, his JBL character is good for like heel stuff, but I thought the acolytes were really good. I mean, he also had a great tag partner. And admittedly, I think a clothesline's kind of dumb, but he does do a really excellent clothesline. Then they call it like the clothesline
So,
L or whatever. That's a really good clothesline. Or lariat.
I
Or
don't know, kind of going off subject here, but in a few days,
trigonometry.
probably within the next week or so, I'm going to announce my signing. And we talked about it. It's not like when I think signing, like I think contract, right? Here's a piece of paper. This is the details. This is what you want. This is the financial agreement, or whatever that you're asking. Put pen to paper. Sign your name, the date. Bam. Maybe we
Right.
get notarized. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe notary is not necessary, but at least signature, right? That is a signing. This whole, hey, this is what I want. This is the money I want. Here's my PayPal. Uh, that's it. That to me isn't that's not a signing. That's just me paying you and hope that everything works out and either party's not getting screwed over in the end. But so that's what I'm kind of worried about, right? In the end, for me, for my side, I already know I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to take care of them on their side.
So you didn't formally
So
announce it yet, then, right? It's just maybe I'm friends with you or something, and I've seen, I've
what?
seen, the card back or the posters. I know who the signing is, but you haven't formally announced it, right? Is it just
No,
because I'm like in a friends group? Maybe I saw it. Is that what
I
that is?
haven't announced anything, not officially,
But you
but
have shared a card back with the person on it. Maybe you didn't share it widely. You know what I'm talking about?
what's that?
There's a card back or something with the person on there. I've seen it either on Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You might
Damn,
take that
and that's
down.
good. That's a good point.
Unless you only shared it to friends. I saw it earlier and I'm like, oh, okay, that's who I thought it was. I'm not saying it here because you still want to keep it secret, but yeah, you might
Yeah,
take it down.
that's a good point. But
You know what I'm talking about,
yeah, I
right?
wasn't supposed to
I
that.
think
But
I just saw it
anyways,
today or yesterday. Whenever it was pretty recent, I'm like, oh yeah, it was who I thought it was. I didn't realize you didn't formally announce it, so you might want to go find it and delete it. I think it was Facebook. No big deal. Yeah, if you haven't pushed it, far and wide yet, you can get away with it. But yeah, no, I'm excited. That's really cool.
yeah, I've been trying not to
Yeah,
spill the beans.
I wonder if BBA saw the same thing I did. I assume. Surprise!
God damn, I'm out.
I can't believe you signed. I'm trying to think of a Tito Santana. No, I'm trying to think
This
of
damn thing keeps cracking on me.
Oh really?
I don't know how people do this. This thing keeps falling apart.
Yeah, I've never rolled my own anything, so I imagine though it's an art form or you got to get real good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so I saw it too, BB. I think it was on Facebook or somewhere. So that's when Swati was saying
I'm probably gonna
hasn't
forget
announced
about
it yet.
that.
I'm like,
Do I need to put a sign on him?
That would be funny as hell. You going to bed?
I guess so.
Dude, it's like not even 8 o'clock yet.
I really should start doing that, going to bed sooner. But I'm terrible.
Dude, it's like 7:52.
I'm the opposite. I think I stay up later than I did definitely as a kid. My parents wouldn't let me. But I've got terrible sleep habits. It's no big thing to stay awake till midnight for me. I should get some more sleep. But yeah, take a look. I think it was Facebook. Yeah. Oh, yeah. BBA missed it. What are you smoking?
It's
He rounded up some leaves from his yard and said,
it's fake weed. Because between that or catnip, that's exactly what I thought it was.
Can you smoke catnip? What would that do to someone?
Damiana leaves.
Damiano Riot leaves. Hey,
okay, it's tea leaves.
I was wondering, can you make a tea out of that, or do you have to smoke it? I drink a lot of tea. In fact, I'm drinking tea now. Could I make a tea?
Okay, so apparently that's what. Okay, that's what it is. She said it's tea leaves.
They are tea leaves, are they? Okay. That would make more sense.
I'm over here and I'm smoking tea leaves.
I've never tried smoking tea leaves, but I have tried chewing on them like a tobacco, and they're terrible. Very bitter. It wasn't good. Definitely want to steep your tea bags in hot water.
I didn't even know you could smoke tea leaves.
I didn't know that either. I've never tried smoking them. Definitely better in water.
Man, apparently you learn something new every day.
So try drinking it next time and see, and compare and contrast smoking versus drinking. Next time, try to make a tea out of it and compare. See if you like smoking it better than drinking or vice versa. Those Damien Riot tea leaves tea leaves. You need to get with that company and see if they'll sponsor your figure because it's close. Damien Riot tea leaves. So if the wrestling figures don't work out, maybe you can get into the tea business. That's probably very cutthroat.
You know what I think? I think we're gonna go as far as finishing this thing off.
Oh wow, you got real down
So
there.
maybe take it to about an hour 15-ish.
Man, we're almost there. 5 more minutes. Did you get more Jaeger so you could drink at on the top of the hour? Some more Jägermeister? Or another... Damn it, I forgot the term again. Not cordial.
Did someone say tea bags?
Cooking and spoon.
God damn it! I keep spitting
any
freaking
You have any syringes?
ashes everywhere.
Can you tell those ashes from a hole in the ground? That's pretty good. No, anyone? You can't tell his
out the
ash
gate
from-
by 8. I spoon by noon. Sure. Thank you.
Be like Richard Pryor. Just don't set yourself on fire. That kind of rhymed. It could be a poem or a song.
Man, I'm telling, man, if we actually get some memberships, I don't know how that's gonna play out, if it's gonna work or not. But if it does, I'm hoping that it allows me to still allow people to come in for dual live streams.
Can those be member only? Did you say can dual live streams be member only? Can these be member only? The dual live stream, can it be member only or I thought at one point you said you couldn't lock down some of these streams, right? Can the dual live stream be member only?
I don't know. I haven't tried it. I mean, I've never had
There was something
members only on here before.
Yeah, because at one point you said you couldn't do it to some. The dual, I don't know if you could. You could try it though. I don't remember what it was. And I've never live streamed outside of this, so I don't even know.
Say no.
Say no.
I mean, can you call tea leaves drugs? I mean, this ain't drugs though. This is tea, herbal tea.
No, I mean I'm drinking tea. You're smoking tea. You try a hot tea made out of it maybe tomorrow, or the next day, and see if you like it that way too. I'd be curious how it tastes. How does your lungs taste it? How does your tongue taste it? That kind of rhymes a little bit.
Yeah, I think after this stream, man, I got to go back upstairs. I think I'm gonna go upstairs and watch some more Survivor, man. Like I'm actually enjoying the new season of Survivor, which is great because the last 2 seasons, 45 and 46, were so bad, but 47 is actually a good season. So
47 seasons. Uh-oh. Yeah, emphasis on high, maybe.
It's high tea. What's up, Kelvin?
So now Kelvin should ask, smoke the tea or drink the tea? That'd be one of the choices. Need some tea-based choices. Green tea or black tea?
Oh, man.
Red tea or herbal tea? Of course, technically it's not tea if it's not made from the tea bush, but I'm not a...
Good thing is, man, with the designs that BBA has for the card backs, I mean, there's very subtle changes, you know, maybe font change or capitalization. Like, if we were to use what's in there right now, they'd be perfect. Like they're that good. Card backs, front and back, they're practically done. Poster, done. So, BBA figure, it's done. It just needs to be mass produced.
Make a bunch, sell them.
I'm thinking that the mold that Kevin made he already has it made.
Oh, good.
I really don't need that for anything. I mean, that's just for my collection. But the STL file is, I guess he could send me that whenever. So I can send that to the factory and I can pay them and they can just, start that, building the mold cavity when, as soon as I pay them for that. So for the new superstar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to ask. Yeah.
So I can pretty much pay them for that and probably the devil figure, whenever. So they can start working on the second and third figures immediately.
We'll call your unnamed superstar Voldemort because it'd be the he who shall not be named. Yeah. Voldemort. I can't believe you signed Voldemort, the wrestling line.
And I'm thinking,
if
we could probably have. I'm gonna say this could probably be done. Let's say by June. So if we start working on the Devil and the other figure, let's say the first week of March, let's say we have that by September.
Hmm.
Let's say Bum Shadows. Let's say we get that in October. No. Let's say we get that. Okay, let's push that back to December. So I said Series 2 would be out by the end of the year. Let's push that back. We'll
Just
have
the-
Series 1 by the end of the year. Let's say
Aim for
Series
Series
2.
Yeah.
Let's say the same schedule. Let's say we push everything back 4 months for each release.
Okay.
So let's say 2 figures in April, 2 more figures, another 5 months after that. So let's say September. So by September of next year, we'll have all of Series 2
Right.
out.
Okay.
After that, the question is, even if this is successful, do we want to extend it, keep going past Series 2?
Mm-hmm. And who's going to be in Series 3?
I mean, at 8 figures, I'd be good with. Do I want to? But I still want to make a wrestling ring. I want to make championship belts.
Oh, yeah.
And if we make a wrestling ring, I could just put a referee figure with the wrestling ring.
Yeah,
Make
that's pretty
it
common.
worth even more money. You make it more valuable that way.
Mhm.
So we don't have to have an individual referee release that way.
Mm-hmm.
And we could also release that individual accessory pack that I talked about.
Okay.
So
yeah. Would you put the belts in the accessory pack, or would they be separate?
I mean, that's possible.
Depending, because the belts probably some accessories people might not care about, but belts, everybody always likes a belt or two. Need to have at least
So
a belt.
20. So that would give us 3 years worth of releases. 26 for Series 1, 27 for Series 2, 28 would give us the accessories, the rings, belts, stuff like that. And if Mattel is probably not going to give you an LJN ring, most likely. Big Rubber Guys has already stated they're not going to make a ring for their 8-inch figures. So.
Oh, really? Huh. Too big, huh? I see they're making a ring for their bendies, though, which I don't really care that much about anymore. You can't really
that's
wrestle.
It for this.
You can't really wrestle the bendies.
Because now all I'm getting is just Ash.
You're welcome. Ash everywhere. Holy cow. Apparently I do need to go to bed early tonight. Keep going.
But man, I tell you, shoot.
So now you're high as a kite. Now you can taste colors and stuff. High as a kite or high as the sun, something like that. I can taste colors.
But this is...
Can smell numbers.
This is freaking fun. Like, this is an exciting freaking line. Just the posters and the card backs alone, I think makes this more fun than any other line out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most other lines, I think the only other company that's even trying to do things different is Latuni.
Mm-hmm.
Latuni's the only one that's actually putting efforts into their card back designs. I mean, everything else out there is just so very generic.
Yeah, like I noticed with the BRGs, all of their fronts are the same. And the backs aren't that different. Like, maybe they added a few extra wrestlers. Right, the checklist gets bigger as they release them, but the backs are kind of plain. There's not much going on there either. Right, there's not much to look at on a card back on a Big Rubber Guy.
No, man, like the front of the cards.
It is what it is.
The front of the card, like, it is the most generic thing ever.
And they're all the same.
I mean, have I ever complained about that? I mean, no, it is what it is. Like, it's not a big issue or anything like that. I just think that the front of the card, I just think that we're going to be unique and it's going to be something super fun and people are really going to enjoy. And I think you mentioned it the last time, yourself, like, hey, if you save the card backs, maybe you could hang it up or on the wall, or maybe you could throw it in like a document protector, put it in a binder, save it as like a poster or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's that's what I want. I want people to actually save those card backs as like I said, like a poster.
Yep.
That way you basically have 2 posters in one, because we're gonna have individual posters as well. get yourself 2 binders or 2 portfolio books or something. You have
Yeah.
a binder book for posters and you have a binder book for the card backs because the front of the cards are going to be unique to that respective figure. So
hmm
that's going to be freaking awesome. I mean, the only thing that's going to change on the card back on the cards are the back of the cards because those are always going to be the same,
hmm
respectively. Something that BBA and I talked about on the back of the cards. On the bottom of the cards, you're going to have those little squares where inside the picture, you're going to have the respective character, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Instead of each series, here's all 4 figures lined up. Here's series 1. And then on the next level, you got series 2, series 3, series 4, right? Instead of continuously doing that,
hmm
taking up space and basically blocking the graphics.
It would.
Let's say in the middle, you have the ring.
Holy cow.
Eventually, with each new release, you're going to have more and more that's going to overwrite
Right.
the ring and whatever graphics you have on the back of the card. What if you in series 2 all you have is just the 4 pictures of the series 2 characters, but
Okay.
inside the ring, which in series 1 that ring was empty,
Oh.
but in series 2 inside the ring you're going to have all 4 characters that were in series 1 wrestling inside the ring.
Oh, okay. So it is a checklist kind of
In
still.
series 3, if
Okay.
you have figures for series 3,
Yeah, what do you do
you're
there?
just going to show the 4 wrestlers for series 3. Inside the ring, all 8 wrestlers that were released in the first 2 series.
Oh. Will they
So
fit?
that's kind of the idea. But how do you AI generate that picture so that you can show all 8 wrestlers kind of wrestling, Royal Rumble style type of deal?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's kind of like the idea
Yeah.
that, we want to kind of create inside the ring. Because when he kind of made that picture, I'm like, I love that idea of kind
Yeah.
of incorporating that into the card back.
hmm
So I thought that was brilliant, and I think the look of it was awesome. So, but AI, it's gonna keep screwing stuff up by doing it like that. So you just need some way for some artist to kind of create that.
You might need an art. It's a great idea, though. I like the idea. I guess you only have to worry about it then if you have a series 4. Can you fit 12 wrestlers in that ring? Yeah, you worry about it when you get there, I guess, right?
But yeah, I mean, but
until
I
then,
think if you
great
keep
idea.
messing around with like ChatGPT or something, I mean, eventually you could probably get it right. But
How long?
will it be perfect? Maybe not. But I mean, even if you're close enough, I mean,
Mhm.
hell, who's really going to be like going over it with the microscope? Like, hey, this horn is not centered enough, or this doesn't look exactly, or this devil doesn't look exactly like the picture, or this devil's bald
Yeah.
when in the picture he has hair or something. I don't know,
Well,
just
because in
something like
fact,
that. Like,
didn't the
it,
first
it doesn't have to be
LGNs?
that serious.
Well, because in fact, didn't the first LGNs or they had a problem, didn't they? Wasn't there something on the back, on the card back, that was wrong? I'm trying to remember what it was.
With the original LGNs, yeah.
Yeah. What was the problem there? Do you remember?
Mean Gene Okerlund, Freddie Blassie, characters like that. They had different fighting poses. There are original prototypes. You had like
But I
Ricky
meant the,
Steamboat had like red pants.
but on the card
Hillbilly
back.
Jim had a black T-shirt. Stuff like that. Adrian Adonis came with a scarf.
This was on the card backs?
Ricky Steamboat had red pants. Things like
Yeah.
that. So all these figures, they all had like different prototypes
Just as
when
a
they
for
were
instance.
first made. So
Just
different
as a
fighting poses. Tio Santana had a different fighting pose. So all these different prototypes for the figures. So there were a bunch of differences.
Lance
Probably
is
had
a
like 20
house.
different figures with like that
Oh
were
my gosh.
differences.
Holy cow. Lance got 2 feet of snow. Yeah, I kind of forgot that there are places getting blizzards because it totally missed me.
2 feet of snow. I usually just shave mine off and just give it a week to let it grow back.
Yeah, I shave with electric clippers without a guard. It's the same thing I shaved my face on. And then I'm like, well, I get the same haircut where it's all short. Can I just do it myself? And so I started just shaving my face, shaving my head at the same time a couple years ago. And then I've just never looked back. So I actually cut my own hair. 2 feet. Holy shit. 2 feet of snow. You imagine? You didn't get any snow, right? No snow down by you? No snow up here. I think, is that the Northeast end? Lance must live in the Northeast. Are they getting the ones that are getting all the snow? Man. You're going to have to rewind, Lance. Wadi gave a bunch of updates. Actually, he's talking about them now, though. We're gonna make a Lance figure. The Lance figure will be out next week. Check your local Toys R Us or KB Toy Store. Oh. Actually, I think Toys R Us might be coming back, right?
So, but if we do make a Lance Bass figure, which one are we making though?
So you got a bunch of. Does Lance have a bunch of bum-like figures already made? He's already got them in his toolbox, ready to whip them out. Well, that's an interesting idea. I guess you could get away with that. You know, homeless people do that all the time. Oh, that's cool. Oh, there you go. So you're in bum territory-ish. He used to be in Massachusetts. Now he's in, I think, New Hampshire, he said. Oh, so we need to hear from Bum. He must have gotten a lot of snow then, I assume, because that's not too far away. Holy cow. Yeah, I heard New Jersey got swamped because they said because people were complaining about the yellow Arn Anderson hasn't shipped yet. And they said it might be delayed any further because of all the snow New Jersey's getting. They're shipping it out of New Jersey instead of California. And I'm like, great. You could have been shipping instead of going to all your toy fairs or posting all your videos of you drinking, Knick, right? You went out for Valentine's Day with the boys and did this and that. They're not very quick on their shipping at Cluck Major still. Man. New Hampshire.
I thought he was in yeah, but isn't he in Massachusetts?
I think he was born and raised, but they live in New Hampshire now. At least him and I think Destiny, his sister, lives there too, I think. Bum definitely does. So I assume, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
you know what?
He got 2 feet as well. Holy cow.
Isn't it like 30 or 31 days until spring training now? I was actually New Hampshire. Man, I knew it was somewhere up there. Dang it.
Glad they're not doing spring training.
You know, the freaking I was actually gonna go downstairs, grab me like a Cubs hat or something. And then I'm like, you know what? Even though I'm a Cubs fan, I'm gonna go out and represent some other team, like pull out like a Phillies hat or a darn Reds hat or something. And then I'm like, you know what? I was gonna rant about douches today from the spew, and I could only imagine me talking about that topic today and have a damn Phillies hat or a Reds hat on, and people are just gonna see this red hat. And you just know what that's going to be. Their first thought was going to be, and I'm like, "Oh hell, don't do it," because I don't want them thinking that and have to put up with that randomness. You know, people just flipping through, you know, going through their live shows and just see a red hat and think, "Oh, really?" And you just leave a bunch of hate comments. I'm like, dude, that's not what we're talking about.
I didn't catch on that you didn't say red.
Like I just want to talk baseball, you know, and I just want to talk, you know, baseball, and all of a sudden, you know, that like really.
Yeah, I didn't catch that you use singular red hat, not Reds hat. I didn't catch up. Is it with a Z? Is it spelled with a Z or an S? I forget. I like Z. Yeah, it might be an S. There's a couple good Berserker figures.
Oh man.
As a wrestler, he could have been good, but I don't think he was pushed well. A lot of wrestlers aren't pushed well in the WWF. I mean, even Hacksaw Jim Duggan's another example. We mentioned him earlier. Considering how over he was, I think because he was over, it would sell merch. Vince was fine with that. He was like, yeah, he doesn't need a belt. So he never really gave him one. I gave him the kingship, I guess. Yeah, I don't think Duggan ever had a belt in the WWF, ever, right? No tag.
Hacksaw?
Yeah. He was king for a minute. That's it. I think Vince probably said, nope, I sell enough foam 2x4s and American flags and Duggan t-shirts that he doesn't need a belt. Probably. I don't know. Maybe he thought otherwise. My count up.
That was one my count up.
Wow, 2 feet of snow. Jeez.
So I always loved his look. And the fact that he almost ran the Undertaker through.
And the Huss. I can't do it.
Now, he was somebody that you legitimately could look at and be like, yeah, here was somebody that you actually felt like had a legitimate chance of actually taking Taker down. Because most people, no, you didn't feel that way. Berserker, Yokozuna, you could look at it and be like, okay, maybe. And what was like one of your dream matches when you were a kid? Undertaker versus Bret Hart. And you know, why did you always have Bret Hart versus Undertaker Hasbro matches when you were a kid? Because you always wanted to see that match. And when it actually happened in real life, it was like, damn, you know, dream match. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. 33 inches, even if you're shoveling snow and stuff, that's definitely stay home for a week weather or something. Um, yeah, I don't remember. We had more snow than we should have the first part of the winter, but nothing like that. That's ridiculous. I don't even think we got that much rain. Whatever system they're getting should have gone through us, right? Unless maybe it stayed north. There have been a few that went through like Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and stuff. Maybe one like something like that. But I totally forgot. I don't even know what system that would have been because we didn't get much of anything. We got a lot of wind. We went from like 60 degrees to 20 degrees, one of those nice single day 40-degree swings, but we really didn't get a lot of precip with it. We got some rain at one, I think, on one of those 60-degree days, but not that much. Though it was weird because it was rain, and then I woke up and I saw stuff at the end of my downspouts. Like, what the heck is that? And I think it was the rain had come down off the roof, and it got so cold after it rained that it turned into. It looked like it had snowed. The rain that it was at the end of the downspout turned into like little white snow. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
All right, guys. We are at the hour 15 marker, and I think I am going to cut off the stream at this point. And
time to go see Survivor.
Yeah.
Watch another Royal Rumble, maybe. Oh, there you go.
Second last in summer.
Wow, so you moved to South Carolina thinking you escaped the snow, but it followed you down, huh? I mean, that's still pretty rare, right? South Carolina doesn't get snow that often. That one system, though, I mean, it hit like everyone. The South was getting ice and snow, down even into Texas and Florida. So that's pretty rare. I would assume next week or next year you won't get much snow. Oh yeah, I have to tune in tomorrow for another bum boxing. Hopefully tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I need to resub to Netflix too.
So we're gonna be back on Wednesday, guys, and hopefully the darn thing was working a little bit better. Then this was just a little bit difficult. I mean, we were going a whole lot longer, but like I said, man, it's just difficult because of the volume. So it just made it hard to do a full stream today.
Yeah, and it's so weird because you sound perfect. I still haven't seen anyone complain about me or you. I think it's literally just between me and you. I don't know why.
I mean, it happens from time to time.
Technology.
But, I mean, otherwise it's. I mean, I don't think it's like a technical issue. It's just it happens.
I mean, let me know Wednesday if you want to test, or maybe test between now and then to see if like you have your wife co-host. Don't do a live stream, but like just have a co-host and see, hey, can you hear me? Can I hear you? Okay,
Yeah.
So we don't run into it on Wednesday. I hate that though. Yeah. Excited to do a live stream and then nobody can hear anybody.
But guys, as always, I just want to say thank you for everyone for tuning in, leaving comments. As always, I really appreciate it. Please be sure to check our show out on Wednesday, 7 Eastern time. And if you can't tune in then, Kirk's Corner Night, we do our Hasbro show.
Nice.
We do it on Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And of course, Fly the L Night. We also host our live stream 7 p.m. Eastern time on Saturdays as well. And Dan, I really do appreciate the gift, bud. Thank you so much for tuning in and for joining us. All the comments, man. I really do appreciate it, man. Everybody, once again, thank you. Talk to you guys on Wednesday. And if you guys want to leave a comments on any of the shows, live streams, I always respond. Until then, guys, have a good night and see you guys later. Take care, everybody.